What is going on, everybody? Welcome to a Blitz tutorial. Really appreciate you guys for subscribing, man. It definitely means a lot, and we try to give back in a multitude of ways, which is the ebook, which is tournaments, which is just a lot of things we try to give you guys for choosing to support this channel. We want to go on ahead and find different ways to go on ahead and support you guys back. And one of the ways is, blitzes. Any way I can go on ahead and hopefully make your game a little better. Now, I am not the best at the game. I can't help you win a tournament because I probably can't do that myself. But I can definitely take your game about maybe +2, +3 weekend league wins, right? If you win 15 games, I can maybe help you get to that 18 mark, maybe help you get to that 19 mark. If you win 19 games, maybe I can help you win 20, 21. A lot of different things are that can be done in this game, and maybe I can show you something that you didn't know before, maybe one adjustment, one play, just something different that maybe you wasn't really doing before. So today we're going to go on ahead and show you guys 3-4 odd. Now this playbook, this formation, I should say, it's in a lot of different playbooks. You can really run 3-4 odd out of so many different playbooks. I run the Jets mainly on defense, so we're going to go on ahead and we're going to go to defense New York Jets. Now the Jets have 3-4 odd. They also have 1-4-6, and I'm sure I'm going to show you guys the 1-4-6 blitz a little later on. And so that playbook has that as well. They have over G, which every playbook has. They have pretty much everything that I prefer running. But maybe you run Panthers or you run a different playbook that might have 3-4. So we're going to start with pretty much showing one of the more popular blitzes in the game that a lot of people run, and it's very popular for a reason. And we're going to show you that there's definitely a lot of different ways you can run this blitz. So we're just going to come out in cover 4, drop show 2. Very, very popular blitz, which if you run weekend league or head to head, I know you've come across it at some point this year, which is this blitz right here. A lot of people going ahead and they do this right here where they just send everyone, right? They send their front 7, their front 8. They come over here. They're going to go ahead and hold this gap right here. And next thing you know, you're just getting hollered at. Very popular blitz, very risky, but in order to pick this up, you really need to max protect. You need to block a ton, and it is a very a very high risk, high reward kind of blitz. The coverage behind it really isn't the best because you're sending so many people, but you're banking on the pressure just getting there quickly. You're forcing them to want to need to make a decision very quickly. And in the game of Madden, where so many different things can go wrong in a second, you want to try and force the offense to make a quick decision. Maybe try to a quick little play, and then you can jump the route, or maybe if they're trying to go deep, you're not giving them that time. They get sacked because their read wasn't there. Now you see we got double edge, coming right away. So right there is very simple. Base line, show blitz, re-blitz all linebackers, QB contain, and then that's it. You're sending 7, but very popular. Another variation that people do without show blitzing, because you want to keep your guys back a little bit, is you want a baseline. You want to spread your D line up. You want to pinch your linebackers. You want to crash your D line out. You want to re-blitz all linebackers. You want to QB contain, and then you got this look right here. And this look right here is, you're still sending all 7, and you have 4 guys in coverage. And once again, you want to try and be close somewhere around here, because again, for the most part, they're going to need to get rid of the ball quickly. Now, you can do that in cover 4. Right now, the only thing you have to worry about when you run this blitz is something very quick. That's why you want to try and be underneath, because for the most part, you don't really want to try and worry about a 30-yard post, because you feel like something is going to get there before that route could even develop. So as an offensive mind, when I see this defense, I know I need to either run the ball or get rid of the ball very quickly. And for the most part, we want to take advantage of that knowledge. We want to take advantage of knowing that the QB doesn't have much time. Yeah, we're sending a ton of people, but he's going to have to get rid of the ball quickly. He's going to have to find someone super fast, and that's the routes we want to try and cover. We want to try and cover the very quick underneath routes, maybe the running back on a swing route, on a Texas route, maybe a quick tight end streak that they're going to try, and we want to try and jump that. Now, you can give the same look, but different defense just to mix things up. For example, we can come out and we can run pinch dog press 2, which is going to be excuse me, which is going to be the same blitz, but instead of our guys being on deep blues on the outside, we are going to be squad flat. So again, exact same adjustments. We're going to base align. We're going to spread D linemen. We're going to crash them out. We're going to re-blitz all defensive linebackers, and then we are going to QB contain. So it's going to look just like that. So now we have squad flats on the outside. So if they want to try a quick out pass, a quick corner route, anything over there, your squad flat should be there. And again, if you have the speed in Ultimate Team, mainly you do, you want to try and, be somewhere in this area because you want to try and prepare yourself for the quick dump off. And this play is just, it's absolutely mean. It hums. It's one of the very simple blitzes, yet very, very, very effective. There's people that call this all day. Like, they will sit in this formation all day, send 7, knowing you have to block 7 and just try and rely on the pressure getting in or you making a bad read. And it can be very frustrating. Another thing people like to do out of 3-4 odd is they like to run the man variation of it, the pinch buck O. Now, the very beginning of the year, this was a very popular formation and a lot of people ran this play. And people to this day will still run pinch buck O. So this is the man version of it. So for this, what I like to do is I don't like the baseline. When I run pinch buck O, I just want to go on ahead, unless they're like in a very spread formation and your linebacker starts off like all the way over here, then you want a baseline just to, get them in. But, for this sake, we'll baseline. We're going to do the exact same setup we have been doing. Now, I'm going to press and I'm going to shade over the top. Now, the reason I'm going to shade over the top is because that right there negates the press, but it means that they're not going to just immediately get beat over the top from my cornerbacks getting beat off the press. So when I go on ahead and I do that, when I shade over the top, I know that I am going to go on ahead and I am going to not have to worry about over the top. Now, because they're not pressing, and I'll show you guys what I mean in a second, as soon as the ball is hiked, we got the quick pressure, same way we did with all the other plays. When you call this and you shade over you can't leave them pressing if you really want to try and take advantage of a good press, but sometimes if they have, they'll have an unbumpable, they'll have like a wheel route and it's just going to torch it, and you got to be careful. Notice the guys on the outside, like there's no press. They're just going to completely run and just try and shade over the top. Now, one thing that will beat this is quick slants or anything really quick to the inside, so that you have to be careful of. But again, defenses are going to come howling around the outside, and you can run this play in any 3-4 formation, whether you like cover 3, whether you like cover 2, it doesn't matter. You can run the exact same setup in every single play. It's pretty much a universal blitz that's going to go on ahead and come in. We can call cover 4 quarters. We can call cover 4 quarters. We're going to come in right around here. I know I have everything deep that I don't have to worry about because of the cover 4 quarters. So I know I'm just going to look for a very quick play underneath to try and take advantage of that. Again, all you want to do when you're being aggressive like this, send in 7, try and take advantage of the very, very, very quick throw because the pressure is coming in. And again, if I'm facing this or if someone is running this against you, you know what you got to do. You got to block 7, right? You got to block 6, you got to block 7 because of the amount of people that they're sending. And if you played enough Madden this year, you faced someone where was their main defense. Their main defense was 3-4 odd, send everyone. And for the most part, I'm sure we've all lost to this defense. I've got plenty of losses against someone that will sit here and just run this formation over and over and over. And it's like, okay, passing is going to be tough because he's limiting the amount of time that I have to block extra people. And if I do pick up the blitz, I have all the faith in the world that I can torch cover 4, cover 2. But the thing is, am I going to have enough time because he's got Khalil Mack on one side, Lawrence Taylor on the other. So you can go on ahead and mix and match. And, then, you can go on ahead and put in your adjustments depending on how your player is calling. Let's say he hit me with a few out routes on the left side. So, maybe there I want to go on ahead and put a cloud flat on the left side. That way when he goes on ahead and he tries this corner route that he has been doing, this out route, either it can't get picked off or it can't get played depending on, right here, everything, because there's no first down marker, everything is pretty much protect the stick, so the cloud is going to go all the way to the back of the end zone. But in the game, when there's a first down marker, he's pretty much going to be around there, and even if they don't play underneath, they can still either make a play if you got acrobat or a lurker there, or just, make a play to where they can tackle him, and it's only a 3-4 yard gain. So very risky formation, very risky blitz, but again, high risk, high reward, send a lot of pressure, give them little to no time to make a decision, look for quick routes, look for any type of tight end or running back you want to use as a safety, and you just want to try and jump on anything quick underneath.